Hello YouTube, Defective Brad here, and today I'm joined by DJ Beta once again for a tier list discussion video. So what happened is I made a tier list, he made a tier list. We're gonna discuss my tier list on my channel, and then part two is gonna be on his channel. We'll discuss his tier list. You ready to hate each other?
I think I am. I mean, I've seen your tier list, obviously, right now because we're doing your video first, and you haven't seen my tier list, and already, I see like a couple things on here that I would say I strongly disagree with.
uh, so yeah, instead of like doing like S, A, D, C, stuff like that, I decided to just, you can see it on the screen right now. That's the tier list of just the characters that are just the greatest. Like some characters in there I love in all of anime, not just Hunter x Hunter. Like Gon, Hisoka, Killua, those are characters I just love in all of anime. And then you got just
Kefka.
Kurapika, yeah. Uh,
Can't forget him.
Metalum, yes, obviously. Um, and then you
Look,
got
look, let's just discuss it though. Let's just go. Or do you want to break it down? By each section?
yeah.
Okay. You want to start from the bottom or you want to start from the top?
Start from the bottom because
Okay.
I know this is
Okay.
going to be controversial to a lot
Yes,
of
it
people.
is already.
Just because of the Lumi, this little
Yes.
prick.
Oh my God. Why do you hate him?
You know why I hate him. The stuff he's done to Killua for the family.
Okay,
Stop.
you gotta understand that that's for a whole dynamic. It's for the family, and I'm really upset. First of all, I'm really upset the fact that you put him down there, and you didn't even put the other brother, the other brother down, and you put him as He should be the one you should hate. He serves no use to that family whatsoever.
But yeah, at least came through for Killua when he needed him. Illumi's just, oh nope, all right, I gotta do everything that Killua wants
He
to do.
loves Killua.
Oh, that's a weird way to say I love you.
When at the end of it, when Hisoka said, "Oh, can I kill Killua?" Illumi went crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that not love? Where he just looked at Hisoka and Hisoka said, "Okay, never mind. This dude is mad. I'm not gonna do nothing to Killua." Is that not love for Killua?
No, it's definitely love. It's just
It's just what
this throughout the whole all of Hunter x Hunter, just the stuff that he's done to Killua. It just I can't let it
he didn't
slide,
want.
man.
He didn't want Killua to die. He put that little needle inside the head and said, "Hey, don't fight no one stronger because I don't want you to die. You're my little brother. I don't want to see you go. I want you to survive at all costs." Is that not love?
That's manipulation. What?
He doesn't want his brother to die though.
But he could have went a different way of doing that instead of like
He didn't know how. It's not his fault he didn't get the right kind of affection from his mom and dad. You're blaming this man on his environment now.
well, okay. The thing is, it's like I'm not saying like he's like a terrible character and all that. Like he's good. He's written awesomely. I just,
Yes.
just Killua is my favorite character. Stuff he did to Killua pissed me off throughout the series.
He
It's,
loves Killua though.
yeah, I'm not saying that he doesn't love him. It's just I don't like him.
Oh my gosh. You don't like the person that loves your favorite character. Wow.
Yeah, like the only people I like from his family is just his dad and Zeno. His mom,
Oh
brothers,
no, his yeah.
Um,
Uh,
okay, so that's my opinion
then
on
yeah,
Illumi.
then I agree with that spider. I agree with or not spider, the ant. Whatever
Yeah,
I agree with him. I don't like him whatsoever. He just
yeah,
I wouldn't say I don't like 100% dislike him. It's just eh,
could go without it.
exactly. The nanny, I really like the nanny personally. I would probably if I was looking at your tier list right now, I would probably bump her up to I think solid
Whoa,
maybe solid.
she was just like, no, please, just no.
She
I don't
wasn't
want it.
bad. She's like right between meh, and solid. She's right in
I,
between that area to me.
okay, yeah, I think I could bump her up to
Yeah, it's just she's just right there in that little area to me. That's just me though. That's just how I saw her. I was like, I enjoyed her. So, again, another person that just loved Killua and literally wanted Killua everything the best for Killua and Annika. So that's the only reason I would bump her to just solid. That's just me. That's just me.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I hate her as much as Illumi. So yeah, I think I'd bump her up to yeah.
Yeah.
And next up, poof tier. Ooh, this was we were going to do a whole different video on the what's it called? What's their names? The
The royal guards. Well,
yeah,
we're
the
still
royal
gonna do a
guards.
video. We're still gonna do a video on them.
Yeah, and we were going to go into depth on each one, but guess we'll just go into it here for a quick second.
Just
Uh,
yeah, a little bit.
Poof, again, like I have it how I have it written. He's written excellently. I just hate him. He was
Beautifully.
so annoying, and just he was like the real villain of the arc.
He
And
was. He
it
was a
was,
real villain.
it was just so annoying.
But the thing is, he's written so well that I don't think you can put on. He has to be in his own tier
Exactly.
above Like a Lot. Over I
Uh,
Like a Lot, he has to be in his own tier above there because he's written. Just the fact that he's written so well
mhm.
deserves so he's just high up there, man. Just high up there. I just love how he's written. I love the end of it when he died. Everything about that character is written so well. I
Yeah.
really like that character a lot.
Yeah.
Don't want to go
Very
into too
cool.
much detail about it, but because we will talk about the Royal Guards later on in the future.
Yeah. So yeah, poof tier. Yeah.
Yeah,
The end tier is just characters that were just like, literally as it says, like don't love, don't hate. They're not terrible, but
yeah.
not great. Yeah,
I probably agree with
Franklin.
that whole. I probably agree with that whole lineup right there. I probably agree with that whole lineup.
Yeah, because I mean, shoot. I mean,
Exactly. He was cool, but he's not amazing.
Zaza. Her fight was cool, but besides that, it was
Yeah,
kind of just like, okay,
she got bodied by fainting. That's it. She
yes,
just got
sir.
bodied. I mean, he got serious and she got bodied. That's the end of that.
Mhm.
Wellfin, eh,
Yeah, you already know my opinion
he's
on Welfin.
yeah, I mean, he's alright. I don't have nothing against Wellfin. I do like his development in the series, but other than that, it was like they could have replaced Wellfin with a different ant, and it still would have served the same purpose.
Yeah, Octopus dude, just no.
That's killing his best friend though. He replaced Gon.
Stop! Don't even play about that. And then what was that green dude, like the president or something like that?
That that's over the Zodiacs. Yeah, he's and again another ant character. I don't even know why he's on this tier list. Like whoever put him on this tier list really, for some reason, loves green gumdrops. I don't know why, but they do.
Yep. Bomber. Yeah, I mean, Greed I didn't like is
Forgettable.
amazing, but yeah,
It's a
forgettable.
good art, but forgettable villain.
Yeah.
Very forgettable villain.
The next tier, solid. Again, characters that are pretty. I guess you could call this the mid tier.
Yeah.
uh, what's her name? Uh,
Gunshot victim wound girl. She got bodied by the ant. I'm sorry, she got bodied.
I
That
honestly,
that scene was crazy, but she got bodied.
I was not expecting her or the other dude to die
No,
there. That was
no.
crazy. Oh, I'm forgetting
I
these names. They're so hard to say.
I I would disagree about two of well, maybe one of these, maybe two of them, maybe two. Canary, I'll probably bump her up. I really liked
And
her as a character. I really did. She was cool. I liked her as a character. And the Queen, I would maybe bump down. Maybe.
okay, okay.
Queen did nothing but just sit there and just reproduce, and yeah, I don't well, no, did she really even serve a purpose besides just giving birth to all the ants? She didn't. To me, she just didn't seem that great.
Yeah, it was kind of just like, oh, she's just there to give birth to the ants, give birth to Meadowum, and then in the end, like her,
Provide some backstory and that kind of stuff, and
yeah, and in the end, it was like for the wrong purpose because he didn't even do what she wanted him to do.
yeah.
um,
So yeah, I would probably bump her down. That's just me, and I would bump. Yeah, I would bump her. I would bump Canary up though. I like her. She was dope. She's dope.
Wing, I remember Wing. I remember his name. Wing was he was cool. I liked him.
Yeah,
um,
yeah. Like he's perfect right there. He's solid, perfect, just solid right there.
mhm. And I forgot Killua's bodyguard's name.
I know. Yeah, I forgot his name too, but another just solid character. Nothing special.
The
Just
little
solid
boy. I feel like I could bump him down.
goat,
No,
goat,
stop,
goat, goat, son, goat
stop.
status. Oi, yes.
Us. Yeah, he was I. All right,
He
the
was,
next tier I like a lot.
man.
What do you disagree
Um,
with?
I forgot his name, the chameleon. I would
Okay.
maybe move him down. Maybe move him down. That's just me, and I would also move what's his name? Nov, the guy that makes the little circles, little crybaby.
The hell?
You know what I'm talking about? Right next to Ging and Robinson Ging and Palm.
Oh, 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 okay, yeah.
I would
Okay,
probably move him down.
okay,
Uh,
I can see it.
Yuppie. I like Yuppie a lot. I like Yuppie a lot,
Yeah,
but he was really bland in a way. In a
I, w-
way, he was bland.
I would say he was bland in the beginning, but then
Yes,
once you
very
actually
much
saw
so.
him like develop,
Once you once you started fighting Knuckle, he had more development.
yeah,
Yeah, he had more development, and I don't know. He's okay there, but I wouldn't like if you had him in the solitaire. I wouldn't disagree with you if he was in
okay,
solitaire. I wouldn't disagree. Same thing with Shalnark. If you had him in solitaire, I probably wouldn't disagree. He he served some purpose, but not a lot.
exactly. I wish I saw more of him, but from what I did see, I did like him. Um,
Yeah. Ging, this might be
There we
controversial,
go.
but I would probably put Ging in either solid or just eh.
Wow, the game
I mean,
didn't Jing
we
didn't.
literally only saw him for like 5 episodes. If we saw him more, but I mean,
I
only like
mean,
7 to 10 episodes. Come
what
on
did
now.
you? What you wanted to be like? Oh, gone. I love you. I missed you, son.
No, no, just I just wanted something more than just how he was. I don't know. Just he, it was just so much. Let's find. You gotta find my dad. Gotta find my dad. Gotta reach him. Gotta reach him. And to for him just to be not even the strongest Zodiac that there was.
Yeah, I
And then
wasn't
him to
expecting
get
that.
punched by Lorario? Lorario? No, come on now. Come on now. He's supposed to be this top tier hunting. Anyways, yeah, I'll probably put him in a solid at
Okay. I mean,
Oh,
yeah, we got Maki. What's his name? Netero.
mm-hmm.
Um,
Netero. So why wouldn't you put Netero in your love?
why? Because if I'm being real, up until that final arc, he was mad to me. Um, yeah, up until the ant arc, he was mad. I mean, it was cool seeing him like mess around with Gon and Killua in
Yeah.
what the first arc, the second arc. Um,
Uh huh.
but he was just add to me, and just having that final like piece of not piece that final how should I say the final arc with him, and
Yeah.
it was kind of just like okay, it's dope, but it's not enough to make me like I love you type of thing. It was definitely sad and awesome, but
So I think to me that was perfect how they did his character because in the beginning, yeah, he was this chairman overseeing everything. You don't really know too much about him, very very little, but seeing that turn into what he was at the end of the arc, and also seeing his backstory during that arc, you kind of understood this guy does is just OP powerful, crazy powerful. Ooh, yeah, he's seen so many people. He's seen so much because he's I forgot how old he was. He's really 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 old. He's the only person to ever I think either fight or seen the Zoltic's grandfather fight.
mm,
It
I
was either he fought him or he saw him fight.
I think what I would have preferred if instead of like having instead of like teasing that oh Jing's the greatest, he's this, he's that. If that was for Netero instead, I feel like that would have made me like him more and anticipate him seeing him in action more instead of
But
just
that's the thing about that was you're not ready for that to come on. You're not ready for that, and for it to happen was cool.
yeah.
I like the way because you're not ready for that. You're ready for like you said they're hyping up Ging the whole time. Whole time, you gotta
Hmm.
find him, gotta find him. We don't know if he's powerful, we don't know if he's strong, we don't know anything, but everyone that talks about him talks in high regard of him and of his hunting abilities.
Hmm.
But then they had Netero come in, and
Oh, man,
yeah,
man's a god. But yeah,
he
I
is.
like him a
He
lot.
is. Yeah, I do too. Machi, I like her. She's another one I liked.
Hmm.
I liked her.
Smoke dude.
I liked her interaction with Hisoka. Really
Yes,
good.
yes.
Uh,
Smoke dude, he was cool. I
yeah, I
think I
like
could
him.
probably bump him down to solid. Maybe.
I wouldn't be upset if he did, but I do like him in that tier right there.
Yeah. Faintian, I mean, I already told you my opinion on him. He was pretty during the Phantom arc. Um, and then seeing him in the Ant arc really bumped him. He was like, wow, okay,
Yeah,
he's actually dope.
yeah, I agree. I would personally bump him up, but like I said, you have him right there. I'm not mad at him being right there at all.
Okay. So I love tier. I already know what you disagree with.
Oh, I disagree with a couple. There's a couple I disagree with. I can see a couple I disagree with. Um, Annika, loved her, loved her character,
Okay.
loved everything about her. Good, perfect there. I want her there. Yeah, I liked her. Bisky, we can bump her down.
Okay.
We could bump her down.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you agree with that too much.
Uh, no, I loved her from her introduction to the end of the Greed Island arc. We did see her later on, but not as much. But from her and the Greed Island arc, it was just amazing. Her, Killua, and Gon just training constantly. It was awesome. Her personality, awesome. I love how she's she's like a kale. It's so funny. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting like, oh, she's hiding in this child form, and then like she's actually this beautiful lady, but instead it was what it was. So I like that. Um, and just I feel like her what's it called? Her synergy with Killua and
Hmm.
Gon was just perfect.
Oh yeah, it was right there.
I love all the interactions. It was awesome. I love Bisky.
Gone. Oof. Oof. I like Gone. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the kid. I like him. I like him, but I don't love him. I know it's pretty much his anime because he's the main protagonist, but there's so many other characters that are written really well. Not saying he's not written well. He definitely is written well because he does have that almost like him and Netero almost share the same kind of development. They both start off lighthearted, and at the end they get dark.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They both have that same kind of parallel, development. It's just something. Now, like I said, I have Netero in my. Well, I have Netero. Not sure where I have him at. I already forgot. But Gone, I don't like him that much. I'll probably bump him down to I like a lot. And if I was being honest, if he was in solid, I would be like, okay, maybe. But I could see some people maybe putting him in a solid,
Yeah, for sure.
but I would put him in the, your I like a lot tier.
Okay, okay.
He technically can fluctuate between all three of those tiers, depending on how you perceived him as a character.
That is very true. Yeah.
Most definitely, he can. Yeah,
Yeah.
Grollo God tier,
Easy.
just
Yep.
God tier.
I already talked about him
Hisoka
in the
God
previous
tier.
video. Yep.
Those
Killer.
those two are automatic. Automatic.
Yeah, for
Killua, I
sure.
hate tier. Automatic. Next one. No, Killua, I like that. I like Killua. Got like I love tier because he's dope.
Yep.
To me, Killua was a better character than Gon. Constantly had more development, constantly going on, and had yeah, I like Killua a lot more than Gon.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I mean, I went. Yeah. 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 Okay. Kite. I mean,
I wouldn't have him that high, but I could see how some people do because he came in and he was just such a lighthearted. You can't help but like Kite. You
yeah.
can't help but like him.
Like thinking about it now, I think I might bump him down just because I just because of plot. Um, I like him. He was dope, but just
Hmm.
for what they did, I think I would bump him down. Um, I don't want to spoil anybody who hasn't seen it, but if you're watching this, you must have seen it. But
Probably, yeah, I would assume so.
yeah, just for what they did, I think I would bump it down. Knuckles is awesome. I love
He's
Knuckles.
cool. He's cool. I would bump him down though. He's cool.
Fair. That's fair. Could I be cut? Yep. I mean, God
Yeah,
tier.
he stays there no matter what. Kamugi, she stays there no matter what too.
Yep.
Love her.
Yep.
She's solid. She's dope. I mean, yeah, we don't see a lot of her and all this other stuff, but you can't help but every time her and the king are together, you can't help but constantly pay attention to them in their
Exactly.
interaction.
It's so precious. It's so.
It is.
Oh,
And at the end, oh my gosh, the
no.
end,
Stop.
the end though, the
Stop.
end though. I'm just saying.
Man, so heartbreaking.
I know, I know, I know.
Leorio. Yep.
I would bump him down.
Okay.
I like
Fair.
him. He's not bad, but I would bump him down. He serves his purpose here and there, but I could see certain scenarios in the anime if he wasn't there, it would be okay. Certain scenarios, yeah, he does need to be there,
Yeah, I
but
could
certain other
see.
ones, I could see him just being out, and I'm like, okay, I understand that.
Yeah, I could see some people putting him in the solid tier. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't be mad at solid tier or I like a lot tier. Either one of those is fine to me. I love that. If you love him as a character, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Uh,
Pito, I like her
Pito.
a lot, man. I love Pito, man.
Yeah.
I love her,
She
man.
was
I'm sorry, I love her. Yeah,
crazy. My God.
everyone, everyone calls her furry.
I mean, that's fine. She was crazy from her
She was. Yeah, she was.
introduction.
She was the
Ooh,
first one that we saw. The royal guard. She was the first royal ant that we saw that was born with the Nin and that was already knew how to use it and already kind of set the precedent for how strong she
exactly.
was and how strong the king was going to be. And it was like, man, how can you not like this character? She's
Ex-
dope.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. Just like you said, set the tone. Whew.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then obviously Madawam.
yeah. He has to be up there. He has to
Yep.
be.
And then
Like him, he has crazy development too. He had
oh
this
yeah.
development go just constantly, and his development was almost up and down, like little like he would constantly go up, and then he would like go down as far as his development because he would revert back to how the ant, how the ants was supposed to act towards the humans in a way, and so he would go back down to that line level, and then he would quickly get out of it under certain scenarios that would happen. I can't really say too much because I don't want to spoil anything, but under certain scenarios that would happen, he would kind of go revert back to his basic ant
Ways.
instincts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then last one, Shizuku. Yes, my waifu. Have
that's
to put her there.
that's you have her there because that's your wife, but I personally wouldn't have her there. She's cool. She's not
She
bad.
was.
She's cool.
I mean, like I said, we talked about it. Most of these characters in our last video. If you haven't watched it, go check that out. But yeah, just her character is just awesome to me. Nothing more to say to that. Yeah, that is my
Yeah,
tier list. There will be a part two on DJ's channel. Make sure to check that out. Link will be in the description. And if you like this video, if you have any of your own opinions on what you think who should be in what tier, let me know in the comments below and let's discuss.
yes, yes,
Anything more to
yes.
say?
No, I mean your tier list. Like I said, we agreed on a lot of stuff, especially the higher tiers. We agree. It's just that middle section. It's just it can go anywhere. It can go anywhere. How you perceive those certain characters in that certain arc or anywhere like that.
Yeah. Well, all right then. We're gonna go record part two, and
Yes.
see you guys next time.